Hello Aquarius and welcome to Sincere Tarot. This is your January 2021 reading and your theme is the star, hope, inspiration, and this is totally reminding me of the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction that happened on December 21st. So that's amazing, like a new start. And you know what? We are going into the age of Aquarius and the star represents Aquarius, which is you. So I really feel like you're coming into your own for this new age, this new era. It's like your destiny. All right, let's see. What does Aquarius need to know for January 2021? Ooh. Not gonna lie, drama. Are you seeing more than one person? You might be this month. Okay, so right now, oh my gosh, I just need a minute to look at this. I feel like there might be more than one person, or I actually have to pull my clarification cards. You know what, I'll explain some of this. Okay, so in the past, in the background, we've got the Page of Wands. So this can represent like a message or a messenger, but also exploring new territory, trying something new, or the start of, you know, a real spiritual connection, potentially that you feel with someone. But at the moment, I'm not feeling too hot about it. You are feeling betrayed. You may have been betrayed by this person, or they betrayed you. That could be cheating. It could be just someone, you know, lying about what they said that they would do, but you guys used to be like two peas in a pod, and not anymore, right? So there's this particular person, potentially an earth sign, potentially a male, maybe around the same age or younger, and even if they're older than, you know, maturity-wise, a little bit younger, if you know what I mean. Maybe it's someone that you know, they presented as stable, or maybe they are in a particular way, but the energy in between, not too hot. There is bad blood. There's feuding between you. Like, I think that the energy is really, really like, and you know what? This is a twin flame connection, but just because it's a twin flame connection, and you know, I'm not saying that this relationship or connection is going to end. I mean, if it does, it's not going to end this month. But I feel like you do have a connection, which is why these really, really strong emotions are coming out, probably for both of you. You feel really disappointed and let down. So does the other person. But I think the other person, like, they might just kind of go off and do something else. They might give their love to someone else, potentially. Let's get some clarification cards. All right, clarification cards for Aquarius for this situation, please. And thanking you. Yeah, plans didn't really go the way that you wanted. For you, this connection is pretty much done. I feel like maybe potentially this other person kind of came in really, really fast. Potentially you moved forward with this connection without really thinking, just being like, oh, it feels good, so let's just jump into this without having important conversations and seeing if you're even compatible, for example. Yeah, I think you guys are, okay, so ultimately, like, you feel like you're right, and you probably are mostly right, but that's kind of part of what's causing the tension between you and this other person. This other person also, like, isn't really gonna budge. They feel instinctually that they're in the right and they can do no wrong in a way, at least not in this situation. I do feel like there were plans, like you guys are just clashing with the way that you want things to go. It's possible that maybe you jumped into this a little bit too fast before knowing each other properly, and there's just a lot of conflict because yes, look, you do have that connection, but there's also a lot of conflict and strife and drama and arguments, and I think this connection really stresses the both of you out, but definitely you for sure. And in fact, it might make it difficult with other people in your life because they might disagree with what's going on, and it might cause conflict with you know, your inner circle as well. For you, I overall feel like this is done, like it's not worth it for you, that this was a house built on sand and you're just not wanting to do it anymore. I kind of feel that this person is going to potentially walk away and approach someone else that's more like the mother figure that they kind of want in a relationship, or it might be their actual mother kind of talking in their ear or something like that. Let's get one more clarification card. Look, the love is there, but is love enough? That's for you to decide. All right, let's get some advice cards about this tricky situation. What advice does Aquarius need for this situation? I'm actually like, my heart's palpitating a bit. I feel like this really does stress you out a lot. Like, do you feel like this is the only person you can have a connection with? Because that's so not true at all. I mean, you've got options, even if they're not physically manifested in your existence yet. So this is the first advice card. Knight of Pentacles. Look, this person came up as the Knight of Pentacles, but I feel like there's just too much of a conflict. I think maybe you thought they were stable, but maybe they're not as stable as what you thought. And there's certain information that, you know, is going to potentially come out about them. That they may have potentially, they are stable in some ways, but not in completely the way that you need in a connection. The second advice card, the Hanged Woman. I wouldn't necessarily be making any rash decisions. This is a sit and wait. Sit and wait, observe, reflect, and just see what happens. You don't need to do anything. Just sit back, get your popcorn out, and watch the show. Third advice card. This person is a total flirt. There also might be new potentials wanting to flirt with you. But I'm feeling this is more saying that the other person is a flirt, and you just need to know that just because they were that way with you, it actually, like, they are like that with a lot of people. It's part of their nature. Sorry. And the final advice card, we have got the Knight of Swords. So you need to be a little bit ruthless, detached from emotion when it comes to communicating with this person and making decisions. So take a step back, detach from your heart somewhat, and just kind of look at this like you're watching a show and you're the main character. What would you want you, the main character, to do? You know what I mean? Think about it almost in that way. What advice, if you were in this situation, or if your friend was in this situation and they went to you, like, what advice would you give them genuinely? And I would follow that advice, to be honest. If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That is all in the description below. You can also follow me on social media. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, subscribed, commented, and for those of you who are subscribed, please do hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, because I do monthly and mid-monthly videos. And if you're still here, secret bonus card. 10 of Wands. Is this worth all of the pain and all of the stress? Like, this is backbreaking work carrying on in this direction. You might want to just kind of cut your losses and get out. Also, it's okay to ask people for help if you need it, okay? Ask people for help. Have a great month. Bye.